Welcome, welcome, welcome to Eat Sleep Sixers. I'm your host, 215 the Sports Guy. And as before I get to my other host, I like to take a quote from one of my favorite comedians of all time, Tommy Davidson. Did you miss me?
Oh,
I miss y'all.
oh
I
God.
miss y'all, brothers.
Just don't sing. Just don't sing. Just
I'm
don't
not
sing.
going to sing. You just know that face when I'm getting emotional, but no songs is coming out tonight. But we do got tonight. We got my brother Jose. We got my brother BG. And we got these goddamn Toronto Raptors.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
BG, you're up.
Again, we got the Raptors, and I don't know if y'all remember the last time we played the Raptors. Jose little brother did the little cojones dance after he hit the big jumper
You
to put us
definitely did it on
to,
us.
to put us away. So I'm looking to get some get back tonight. They are missing a lot of people. A lot of people were listed as probable. I want to wait till a little bit closer to game time to see who's definitely not playing. But when I checked the injury report about 30 minutes ago, a lot of players was probable, not completely listed out. So we'll see. And our injury report is the same as it's been the last couple of days. No Danny Green, no Shake Milton, no Andre Drummond.
Well, you already mentioned the gang of players that's out for them, and it could be a starting five of Fred Van Fleet, OG Nobley, Scotty Barnes, Justin Champagne, and Isaac Bonga via CSN is saying that they are out tonight. But we'll see once you get the game time, what's going on tonight. But we don't care about that. We played quite a few COVID-ridden teams, and it seems like the bench players was playing just as hard as the starters. So we know what we got to do tonight.
Guys playing for contracts, man. At the end of the day, man, it's the NBA. I mean, you can't look at a team and say, "Oh, their stars is out. We should be able to run them more." I mean, these dudes trying to feed their families, man. Look. You giving me a chance to play when I usually don't play. I'm gonna give everything I got. So that's what I feel like has been happening to us with a lot of these teams. These are NBA players at the end of the day, and they trying to get jobs. They trying to get permanent jobs, not 10-day contracts. And I want to bench all year on a $1 million deal. People trying to get paid, man. So I respect it. So if we, like you said, man, we can't take these dudes light tonight.
Timmy Snyder saying no Gabe Vincent tonight as well.
Oh God. Why'd you bring the name up? See, I wasn't going to say that. Jose asked me the name the other day, and I completely avoided the question because I was so disgusted at the fact that Gabe Vincent gave us the business.
Yeah,
He sure no did.
yeah.
You know what they say, yo? Don't trust a person with two first names. You know that's the saying out there, man.
But thorough coaches in this league could look at our roster, can look at game tape from us and attack. And how do you attack us? You attack us with, penetrating, running around our guards, because it seems as though our guards can't defend. I'm just being honest, on the perimeter. So until we find an answer to that, you will have nobody point guards and two guards having career games, because if you're not going to defend properly, a pro scorer, a pro athlete, he's going to get buckets. These Bulls was the man in high school and college. They ain't get to the NBA by no mistake. So just because they buried on somebody's bench or coming from the D League or whatever, the Bulls is ready. Bulls is ready.
Our starting lineup just came out. I'm gonna check the Raptors in a second, Timmy, but I just got the notification of ours. Back to basics: Tyrese Maxey, Seth Curry, Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Matisse Thybulle. So we have the lineup that I thought should be our starting lineup all season, and we shall see what happens with that. I will check if y'all keep going. I will definitely look up Toronto's real quick just to see if they posted theirs.
Well, the name that wasn't mentioned is still out, of course, on COVID protocol. Danny Green, he's still out. So, next man up mentality. Court Mines has been shooting okay as of late.
Let's not go that far.
Okay.
He
We
had
got
a-
okay.
He had an eye game.
He had an eye game.
He had an eye game.
Yeah,
Nothing to write home about, but nothing to curse him out about either. Don't give him no flowers yet. Do not.
No, definitely not giving him.
This dude ain't watered no flower we ever gave him. They be dead the next day.
Yeah.
We giving him edible arrangements, man. He get them and just.
I ain't even gonna hold you though. If he just learned that all you gotta do in the NBA as a role player is string together 4 or 5 games, and you're doing your job. You don't gotta do too much. You don't gotta score 28. Bro, give us 12, 13, 11 with good shots being taken. I'm good with court Moss, man. But I need to see that consistently like you guys. Definitely need to see that consistently.
For sure.
What do you guys want to see out of the big fella tonight?
Well, the big fella didn't play last game against Toronto. Also, that game that they beat us by 2, the big fella was out. So I expect a great game from the big fella. The big fella knows, look, you picked on my little brothers because y'all knew I wasn't here. I'm home now. I'm here now. I hope that he come out there. I'm just thinking how I would think if I was Joel Embiid. Hopefully he got that same dog in him. I know he's not from Philadelphia, but he's been playing in Philadelphia long enough to have that type of mentality. Go out there and kill, man. Go out there and kill. They beat on us. They ain't really beat on us. They beat us by 2 when you wasn't around. Big brother home. Come on, show us why.
I need real estate agent Troel. Let's say it like that. I need real estate agent Troel on the court tonight.
Speaking of, he had an interesting tweet. I don't know if this was yesterday or earlier today. He's following the turmoil in Boston that's going on. Our former player, Al Horford, had posted something. Well, he said something in the media post to everybody needs to take a look in the mirror. So Brown came out and said, everybody needs to take a look in the mirror. As to say, no, bro, you need the ball. You know, so getting a little taste of what we was getting here in Philly. So, you know, I love to see Boston crumbling. It's like seeing the Cowboys crumbling. It just brings me joy. But we need to become a consistent team and put some wins together, you know, and truly find our identity as a team. We're getting later in the season. So, you know, I understand we have some new parts, but it's about damn time we find out who we are.
Yeah, that's a fact. I'm looking forward to Drummond eventually coming back, man. I feel like he's been a COVID protocol. Like, I feel like this is the longest that I've seen somebody. Like, I feel like he hasn't played in a long time. So I'm interested to see when will he be back. Man, don't get me wrong. I think I do like Bassey. I do.
Yeah.
I don't mind Paul Reed, but I mean, let's just be honest. If it's between them 3, who should be backing up and B is definitely 100% either Drummond. So I'm interested to see when the heck he's coming. I feel like he's been on COVID protocol for a long time, but it could be messing with him. He's a hefty guy, so I can imagine he might be over COVID and just working on conditioning right now.
Most definitely. You know, the whole sports arena, man, is being hit hard by this, man. Salute again to those guys for going out and playing this game, you know, risking their families, things like that to give us entertainment. We appreciate it here at Eat Sleep Sixers.
That's the things that get overlooked, you know what I mean? And people don't appreciate what these guys are really trying to do. Instead, they get dogged, they get roasted, they get talked about, you know what I mean? And I mean, not like we trying to have one huge big pity party here, but people need to understand that first and foremost, they're out there risking their health.
Yeah. When they could be sitting on millions in the house and just choosing not to play. So I just wanted to take time right there. You know, we're humans, but we're sports fans, but we're also human beings. So, you know, with that being said, guys, what are your keys tonight to a smooth win over this team that we need to stop like ants tonight?
I'm going to call out a guy who I feel like we've called out quite often, but I feel like we haven't called him out recently.
Go get him.
Tobias Harris, why not give us a 30-point game tonight? Why not?
A double bubble?
Yeah. What's up with a 28 and 11 type game tonight. I would love to see Tobias have a big game. I would love to see Steph Curry have a big game combined. I feel like I know what I'm gonna get from Joel Embiid, so I would like to see one of those games where our 4 stars, yes, I said 4 because I'm counting Tyrese Maxey in that, where our 4 stars are just head over heels better than their team. Combined, they score in that 100 range. Just those 4 guys score in that 100 range. I would love to see something like that. Not saying all of them got to have 25. I'm just saying combined, they just contribute about 100 points to this team. And if that's the case, man, I think we blow this team out the water, man. If we get what we expect from those 4 guys.
I smell an over-under coming in after that comment you just made. Jose?
I mean, my keys to the game be kind of gonna agree with BG said. You always want guys to perform well. But I mean, a lot of it's gonna depend on what Joel Embiid shows up for us tonight. You know what I'm saying? Did he have some Shirley Temples and some Chick-fil-A last night, or are we gonna see, I won around last time, so I don't think it's that sweet Joel, which that's the one that I want.
Most definitely. I got a couple keys. My first key is Tyrese Maxey. I want to see him get back into that offensive groove, hitting open 3-point shots, taking them with confidence, following through, hitting that mid-range shot. This team is going to go, and I'm not putting it on his shoulder, but honestly, I feel like this team is going to go as far as Tyrese Maxey in that starting lineup will take us. We know what we're getting with Joel. We somewhat know what we're getting with Tobias. That third wheel is missing where we know what we're getting. So I definitely want to see him ball out tonight. Also,
shout out to Ant Sims. He's been here since the countdown went up.
He
You know what I mean? That's number
definitely
one.
said during the countdown.
Yeah. So I just want to agree with him on this one and kind of like what you were saying, Carl.
yep.
So yeah, we definitely want to see him get more aggressive. You know what I'm saying? And he needs to make his presence felt. You know what I'm saying? So people can start like beware. Maxie's on the court. Like that's the message he needs to send out.
Most definitely.
He probably had his biggest game against this team. He had 33 against the Raptors last time, and shot well. Like not only did he have 33, he had 33 while dealing with Van Vliet the majority of the game, who had a really good game too. So he's definitely capable. He's definitely capable, but we have to see if he's capable of doing it with Joe on the floor.
Bottom line, bro. Bottom line. Because we know the boy, given the keys alone, with no other main scorer on the floor, we know the boy could put up 30, 40. That's not the issue here. The issue here is, can you still be that same player somewhat with a primary scorer on the floor in Joel Embiid? And, if those two could coincide with each other, great. So my eyeball's still on that as well. The pick and roll combo with them, I'm interested to see that. My second key is defense. Although you're playing this horrible beat-up team tonight, I want to see the defensive level step up. I don't want to see us going out there, oh, we got this game, they could score this. No, go out there aggressively and take the game. I'm looking to see that tonight. That is a key to the game for me. Energy.
Yeah, I don't want to see a game where we have to take a last shot for the win. Like
Against this team.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Nah.
Can I give another key? Can I give another
key? Go ahead. While we keying it up. We got the keys.
Hey.
That was considered
send the fans to my house. What you talking about, man?
Hey, so it's simple and plain. Win the first quarter. These 30 to 13s and 28 to 18s that we be putting ourselves in against these inferior teams is killing me. Yeah. Can we please go out and make them call timeouts in the first quarter? Could they be flustered and say, man, the Sixers giving us everything they got right now. We need a timeout. Can we see that for once? I'm so tired of these first quarters lately. They so terrible. So terrible. So I definitely want to win the first quarter tonight. Let's start with that. Let's start with winning the first quarter tonight. Is what I hope for.
I gotta agree with you with that. You know what I mean? And that goes back to the playing with energy, playing with confidence. we're here. We're the Sixers. We're better than y'all. I want to see that in their play tonight. Ant Sims, the little look of Springer last game makes me want to see if him and Shake could go. And, I think we all
Him
saw.
and Shake can't go.
Yeah, he said he want to see Springer if Shake can't go. Shake's definitely out tonight, Ant. So, I mean, Springer's available. It's just a point of, will Doc play him, man? Will Doc play him? Not in a blowout. Will he just see if he can fit? I'm going to just go ahead and say no, dog. Like, I'm just going to say, I'm going to just say no. No, not no because I don't want it. He just don't
I
put
want him
time.
to. I think in a game like this tonight, he need to have about 12, 13 minutes for experience. If you truly drafted this guy,
but that's all going to depend on how the starters perform. So if these 4 players that BG was talking about earlier can give us a glimpse of what he asked for, you know what I'm saying?
The bench,
then we gonna see them.
Yeah, most definitely. But playing with Doc, who knows? Who knows?
We got a guy in Isaiah Joe that couldn't beg to get minutes more. When we got a shooter, same position, we got a shooter that can't hit the rim, and we got a guy sitting on the bench who every time he gets in, he tends to take some good shots, and he still wouldn't play Isaiah Joe and kept playing Korkmaz. So as long as Glenn is coaching, if I was doing an over/under on Springer minutes, it would be 0. Like as long as Glenn is our coach, I don't see young players get in the game. I just don't.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction.
Chill. Don't.
No, I'm gonna do it because y'all been putting a lot of dirt, throwing a lot of dirt on my man name all year long. Glenn this, Glenn that, Glenn this. Listen, if Glenn gets this team to perform to their capabilities by playoff time, I want y'all to get this man his flowers and whatnot. I want you to understand that every other team in the NBA has a Robin, has a number 2, has somebody else who can assume some type of role. We do not have that. Joel Embiid has been forced to put this team on his back with some help some nights. But,
it's teams with better records than us that don't even have a Batman. So don't give me because we don't have a Robin. We should be hovering over 500.
Give me the team.
I don't feel like Cleveland has a Batman. Cleveland has a lot of key players, but they don't have a Batman, do they?
Cleveland got a team full of alphas, bro. Stop.
That's what I'm saying. Like, think about it, Carl. It's teams without a Batman.
Stop.
We at least have a Batman.
Cleveland has a higher amount of talent. Young talent.
They got a team full of alphas, bro.
Nah, ain't nobody Batman, but they got guys that come in and hit shots. How many nights we've been watching this team like, damn, he not hitting it. He's cold.
Did that team even go through COVID protocol, bro? I doubt it.
Nah.
All right, then. Would they really be sitting in that position right there if this team that we all root for ever had that COVID protocol? Be honest.
No. We'll have a much better record. But with that being said, let's relax on throwing soil on my man's name and recognize the situation at hand as well. If we have not been hit by COVID and our record was a lot better, who would that be due to?
I was simply raised that there was only one Doc in Philadelphia.
Most definitely.
And I feel like maybe this Glenn guy could earn the title Doc. But man, I got to see you outcoach somebody every once in a while. Like until then, I mean,
most definitely. That's a fair assessment.
You know what I mean?
That's a fair assessment. You know what I mean? On another note,
Can Doc be our Nick Foles? The world may never know.
Hungry dogs eat, man. Hungry dogs eat. Speaking of Nick Foles, shout out to him. It's a Sixers, John, but he did it again. Got in the game with Chicago the other day, and he did it again. It just reminded me of the good old days.
You're gonna get muted, man. Jose was cursing me out for talking about football on Sunday, man.
Yeah, man. What's wrong with y'all, man?
He gets cursing me out for talking about football on Sunday.
Bird game. All right, that's it. That's all I'm gonna get on tonight. All right, that's it, Jose.
I'm let y'all slide with a comment on game day. It's not even game day.
You know how us Eagles fans get after a win, man. We with
Keep
Julie.
it up. I'm telling you, keep it up.
Aunt Sim saying he thinks we're the only team that runs everything through the center spot other than Denver. But Joker passes on time and not in desperation. I will say this. I've noticed this year that Embiid has been making smarter passes. He's becoming a better passer.
Yeah, but what he's insinuating is facts.
It's definitely facts.
Joel Embiid holds onto that ball way too long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the amount of time that Curry and company be wide open for an open shot while main man's getting double is crazy. It's horrendous. So he needs to be a little bit more aware. Has he been getting a little better at it? Yeah, but I still feel like he's just taking a little too long still.
Oh, most definitely. I will agree with that. I'm a fair guy. Keeping the ball rolling, around the horn, as they should say, you know what I mean, to find an open shooter. Sometimes when he holds the ball a little bit too long, you might throw off the rhythm of a guy waiting for a shot wide open. So, you know what I mean? I agree with y'all on that. So we're definitely psyched about tonight's game. We're 8 minutes out, and I would like to get right into the over, under.
So I only had one, but I definitely think about this stuff while the comments is going. At the beginning of all the comments, a lot of people are commenting on Tyrese Maxey. Well, here we go, Tyrese Maxey. Last time you played the Toronto Raptors, you scored 33 points without Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is on the court tonight. I do not expect 33 points. I will subtract 10 from that. The over/under for Tyrese Maxey tonight is 23. What say you, Jose? He hate when I put him on the spot quick.
I know that's what you do.
He wanted to say, Carl, what you think?
He like to throw it to me.
I'm gonna say
I don't want it. Hot potato. Go ahead, take that.
I'm gonna say over.
Over 23?
Yeah, I'm gonna say over.
I'm
gonna say over because it felt like he just did whatever he felt like to this team that night. So, with all those other people missing that you guys talked about, and I know that we're not supposed to underestimate anybody, I don't feel like he's going to play any different. So, let's see. I'm going to go over. Yeah, I'm going to go over.
I'm going to go over as well. And why I'm going to go over is right now, at this point in Tyrese Maxey's career, he seems a bit streaky as far as shooting. He had a good shooting game last game. So I feel like it's going to carry over to this game. I think he has confidence from that game. And I definitely think he's going to get over tonight.
I'm gonna go over as well. I think just over, nothing too crazy. I don't think.
Yeah, that's how I felt. I didn't want to give any details, but I'm saying over.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be sorry.
Yeah. So I think he goes slightly over. In a much needed role tonight. So my second over under was the one I actually had planned. Last time we played the Raptors, we hit 11 threes. We're also averaging 11 made threes on the season, but that's only because we haven't been hitting a large number of threes as of late. Do we get back to our shooting ways and make 11 threes tonight? Over, under 11 made threes for the Sixers. Carl, it's on you.
Over. A lot of new faces out there for the Raptors, and I don't think they're used to playing with each other. So defensive rotations will be key on their part, and us finding the shooters that are open will be key. But I think we go over tonight with that.
What you got for me, Hose?
Yeah, I got to agree. Yeah, it's these players that only play in practice. I'm not sure they're going to be able to step up to the plate as far as dealing with what we got, right away. But I mean, we've seen other teams do it. Like these nobodies just came out of here and defended pretty well. But still, though, I that's a feasible number, so I'm gonna go say over.
Say less. This is the first time in a while that we have a clean sweep on both over unders. I am going over as well, simply for reasons that we've talked about this whole show. A team doesn't have all their normal players, they're probably going to show zone a lot. What did we just ask from Embiid? Hey, when you got guys coming at you, find these shooters early and often. So basically, I'm picking over because of what we talked about. If he can pass out of the double team and get these guys shots, I think we easily should get over 11 threes.
Most definitely. Most definitely. So, any final thoughts, guys, you want to give everybody?
Let's go Sixers.
Let's go Sixers.
Win the first quarter.
A lot of people got what they want for Christmas, and I know it's a bit late, but I asked Santa.
Who got what they wanted for Christmas?
Not me, but I asked Santa. I asked Santa, could we go on a 6-game winning streak?
Santa didn't even come to Philly this year, bro. He saw the murder rate number. He didn't want to come here.
I'm sorry to all the children.
I'm not supposed to be laughing at that.
You just crushed every Philly child. Thoughts of Santa Claus. He came, children. He came.
He used FedEx and Amazon this year, dog. What you talking about?
You gotta go. Rudolph.
Hey, real quick before we sign off, everybody, remember All-Star voting has opened up. Man, go in there and get the big fella in the starting lineup this year. As usual. I mean, I don't know who else in the East could take his spot as a starting center, but everybody go out there and make sure y'all vote the big fella in, and hell, throw some votes in there for Tobias, throw some votes in there for Maxey. Maybe seeing themselves getting votes, maybe that'll up their play, man.
No, I have to disrupt you. Do not vote for Tobias. Do not. He has not earned it.
And chill. You will get a 30-day ban. You will get a 30-day ban.
Shut up. Did y'all see Clutch Sports post for people to vote for Ben Simmons? How embarrassed do you gotta be as an athlete?
Bro, listen, if he gets voted in and plays on
what jersey he wearing?
He gonna wear the All-Star one. They don't wear the team ones no more.
White beater?
They used to. They don't wear the Sixers jerseys no more.
They don't wear the team jerseys, but they wear an All-Star jersey with the team patch on the back. They better not put a Sixers patch on Ben Simmons' back if
he cover it up with duct tape. That's how petty he is. That's what type petty time he on, man. But I don't want to spend too much time on him, man. Y'all spend some time with us post game. For 30 more minutes, we'll be chopping it up about this Sixers when Ansom's still going in. You know what I mean? And so we like to highlight our watches, man.
He gonna shoot all jumpers at All-Star game.
All jumpers. And listen, and they all gonna be wet. Everything falling.
Ain't gonna hit the rim, not one bit.
Most definitely. With that being said, this has been another hard-hitting edition of Eat Sleep Sixers. Come slide with us post-game. We'll chop it up about the Sixer win tonight.
And don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. You already know.
We out. Let's go Sixers.
Follow. Everything you got to do. Spread the word.